Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we made it. I don't know how, but we made it. Look behind me. Main Street USA, you say? Of course it's Main Street USA. And we were on Main Street USA last night. What's the big deal? The big deal is that this is a much bigger Main Street USA. Wait a minute. Could it be? Should it be? Would it be? Zul did be? It is. It's Main Street USA, the East Coast edition. Main Street USA at Walt Disney World. And look what I'm doing. I'm holding the castle. I'm holding it. I got the whole thing right here. You know what that means? That means that this is a good opportunity for a pick. A fun one. A fun pick. Got it. And that's what everybody else is doing up and down Main Street. It is now just after 11 p.m. here, Eastern Standard Time, Eastern Central Standard Time. I'm really tired. East Coast time here, 3 hours ahead of California, and the Magic Kingdom, which is the name of the Disneyland of Walt Disney World, is now closed. A lot of people don't know that. A lot of people think Walt Disney World is this park right here. The Disneyland, the other Disneyland, Walt Disney World. No, Walt Disney World is actually all 4 of the theme parks here, and all the hotels and all the resorts are all part of Walt Disney World. This theme park here is the Magic Kingdom theme park, and its mascot, if you like, is this castle here, Cinderella's Castle, as opposed to Sleeping Beauty, no S, Sleeping Beauty Castle at Disneyland in Anaheim. Disney World's Magic Kingdom theme park has Cinderella's Castle, and boy is it a big one. She's a beaut. She is over 110 feet taller than her little sister, no pun intended, in Anaheim. Look at the size of that castle. She is much farther away from the end of Main Street than the Disneyland Castle too, so when you're standing on Main Street, it doesn't completely overpower you, but Main Street here is much, much, much taller than the one at Disneyland. I did a whole video comparing Main Streets, Main Street USA versus Main Street USA. I think it's actually called Main Street versus Main Street on my other channel, youtube.com/livefastibor. Anyways, I'm really tired. I am really jet lagged, but we made it. This is 2 Main Streets within 24 hours. We have been on 2 Main Streets doing a Sometimes vlog within 24 hours of each other. I have reverse double Disneyed and gone from California after midnight yesterday to Florida's Magic Kingdom Main Street USA before midnight today. And here we are. We did it. Reverse double Disney. Not only did I do that, I rode both Pirates of the Caribbean, both Haunted Mansions, and went up to both castles. Actually, interesting story, or a little trivia about me, I have never been up to the front of Cinderella's Castle. I've been to Walt Disney World now quite a few times. I was thinking about it and I was like, this is my 7th flight. 7th time doing this flight across the country to go to Orlando from LA or whatever, or vice versa. My 7th time doing that 4 or 5 hour flight, this in the past 365 days. So I have done this quite a few times now. I only came one other time in 2010. Well, the whole time I was here in 2015, the front of this castle was undergoing a little construction. Let's get a little closer. Look at this. All these fans and all these people are getting fun ones. They are getting fun pics. You know, I'll tell you what. The Disney PhotoPass photographers, which is are right there. These guys are getting better and better and better at taking pictures. Disney is like doing way, way better to make that way more of a value. I've really noticed this. Like they've really stepped it up without bragging about it. They have really stepped up the game in terms of like getting people into pictures and like, let's do heart-shaped hands and let's do like fun ones and like really framing good shots, and like the PhotoPass photos are getting really good. Oh my gosh, there are a whole bunch of girls in matching outfits screaming, "This is my nightmare." Other people's fantasy, but my nightmare. What? Anyway, I'm very, very tired, very, very jet lagged. I've done this a whole bunch of times. Where was I going with that? Oh, the castle. But although all those times I came in 2015, this whole front of this castle here was under construction. They do a show here in front of the castle with Mickey and Minnie and all the gang. That sounds so funny. And all the gang. in front of the castle. All kinds of different shows, actually. They did a Hocus Pocus show during the Halloween. I did that Mickey's Halloween party showing the West Coast and East Coast. I showed both of those. So I did a couple of Disney World versus Disneyland videos. YouTube.com/LiveFastLivePoor. You can go check those out. Those are edited videos, not like this, not like a vlog, but just cut together nicely, little miniature documentaries almost, if you will, about the differences between the Halloween parties. Anyway, they put on a lot of stage shows here in front of the castle. So they were constructing this whole new beautiful path. They constructed these things over here, which are speaker towers, or I have no idea what, but basically they've changed the entire infrastructure of the front of the castle, so the whole thing was under construction all those times. I had come to Disney World one other time in 2010, but just for whatever reason, whether there was a show going on or there was construction, I don't remember, we never walked up to the front of the castle. So that was one of my main goals returning with Adam when I first came back in August 2015 was, all right, cool, I'm finally going to go up to the front of Cinderella's castle here at Walt Disney World. 189, I could be wrong, just off the top of my head, I'm pretty sure 189 feet tall, this castle, versus Disneyland 77. Both are built using forced perspective, meaning the bottom is bigger than this chunk, is bigger than this chunk, is bigger than this chunk, and that gives the illusion of it being a full-sized castle. But those windows up there that look like they're full-size windows are teeny tiny little windows. Well, not teeny tiny, but they're smaller windows, smaller than a human window, smaller than full-size, you get the point. They're smaller. So it appears like the castle is even taller than it really is, but 189 feet is big. That's a big, tall castle. I mean, if you had a statue of a wooden moose that was 189 feet tall, you would have yourself a moose of a problem. So the castle's big. Yep, we covered that one. So anyway, I have never walked up to the front of Cinderella Castle. Now, I crisscrossed the country. I did not sleep last night. I had to pack all crazy for doing this epic Walt Disney World adventure that we're starting out on. Look at this. This is awesome. They just opened this up. I have never been on this curved path here. I almost feel like I'm in Paris because the castle in Paris, the Le Château de la Belle à Bois Dormant, Sleeping Beauty's castle in Paris, is a very, very similar height. It's not the same height as this castle here, but it's, I think, much more beautiful. I like all of the Disney, that's so cute. I like all of the Disney castles. I like all of them. I think they're all beautiful in their own way. Cinderella's castle is definitely like the most dominant of all the castles. Disneyland's castle, Sleeping Beauty castle, is definitely the cutest castle. It's Walt's castle, so it's definitely the most nostalgic, the cutest. I think Disneyland Paris's castle might be the most beautiful of the Disney castles that I've seen. So I've only seen those three Magic Kingdom style park castles, but look at this, the sheer size, the sheer magnitude of this. It's really, literally, like, it's just mind-blowing. Look at the size of this castle. And I've never got to walk up to the front of it, so I've honestly never appreciated. And now we're like up on the second or third story here. I've never really appreciated. Look at the people craning their necks back, trying to get a fun pic. It's pretty hard to get a fun pic of this thing because it's huge. You gotta tilt your whole body way back. Whoa, it's falling on us. Whoa, fun one. Let's get a fun one. Get the fam in here. Come on, fam. Photoshop yourself in there. We'll get a fam. But anyway, I did some vlogs last time I was here on this channel. If you go back in the Walt Disney World playlist, where we came up inside of the castle from the rear and nearly reached this entrance here, but this was all under construction at that time. You can see here, no drawbridge. Unlike the Disneyland castle, no drawbridge in front of Cinderella's castle. Instead, this solid, what do we call this? Masonry bridge leads to this, the stage where Mickey and Minnie go up there and they rise up here and the villains are here and they fight and they talk and they entertain all the crowds out here in the hub, out looking onto Main Street. It is a beautiful, beautiful thing. So I've actually never, ever, ever, ever stood up here. So this is my first time standing up here in front of Cinderella's castle. Oh, look at, they're getting a fun one. Taking a fun pic. Everyone's taking fun pics over here but me. What am I doing? Oh, I'm just vlogging. I've never been up here before, so this is actually a whole new view for me and you. That's awesome. Oh, there's a cute, really cute baby right there with a cute Mickey beanie, and I don't have one. Mickey beanie, that is. Look at this. This is my first time walking up. You're witnessing it with me. My first time walking up and touching a surprisingly less solid feeling than I was expecting. The front of Cinderella's castle here at Walt Disney World. So we did it. We double Disneyed in reverse. Now, normally when I double Disney, I am running around like a lunatic, like I double Disneyed. But like I said last time, I did not really sleep, and I got on the plane today and I slept. I really have a hard time sitting up and sleeping, but I stayed up all night halfway on purpose. Got a friend to drive me to the airport, got there, I checked in, I did all this stuff super early in the morning. My flight left pretty early, 8 in the morning, so I was at the airport at 5:30, and I slept for about an hour on the plane, and that's about it. So not only am I totally jet lagged with the time difference, which never used to happen to me, but after I went to Paris, oh boy does it happen. Jet lagged a little bit and all that good stuff. But I'm also very, very sleepy. So I walked all around Epcot and explored that. I'm actually staying on property. People have requested a room tour. So likely tomorrow we'll get a sometimes vlog. We'll check out the hotel over there. But boy, oh boy, will we see some things at Walt Disney World. Is there anything particular you'd like to see? Whether it's going to be a Periscope. Justin Scarlett is my name on there. I don't really do Periscopes too often anymore. Periscope, Snapchat, Instagram. Are there things you would like to see at Walt Disney World? Are there things that confuse you at Walt Disney World? Now, I kept the last Random Land that I did a secret. The last Random Land that I did, that I filmed, and I edited it all on myself, and I uploaded it, and I got it up. That was why, by the way, I was up all the night before. The main reason was I really wanted to get that Random Land episode up and online before I got on that plane. So we got the Random Land all finished literally as the car was pulling up to take me to, see, I can't fit me and the castle in one picture together. Look at this thing. It's massive. Like, it's just dominating, like the power. I feel the power of the Cobra, the power of the Cobra. By the way, this is my last Power of the Cobra bracelet that I have. I found it. I found the power, and I think that might be the only thing keeping me alive, the Power of the Cobra bracelet. If you don't know what that is, you gotta go backwards and find out. Anyway, the last Random Land I did, and people have been asking me today, when's the new Random Land coming out? It's out now. Go to youtube.com/livefasttypoor. It was about Area 51. So my friend George and I know this is a weird subject to talk about while we're looking at this, but go with it. My friend George got hind-bucked into coming along with me out to the middle of nowhere as I explored what there was to be seen of Area 51. My whole life I heard of Area 51, whether you watch movies like Independence Day, you're watching the X-Files, you always hear it referenced, you watch documentaries, you see them talking about aliens, UFOs, Area 51. Maybe we should go into Tomorrowland and talk about this. No, let's keep looking at the castle. Anyway, I went out there to see what is it actually like. What can you actually go see? What can you actually go visit? What can you actually touch? What can you actually experience out there in the weird desert looking for aliens at Area 51? And we went out and we did it. And I'm pretty proud of the results. 23 minutes long. It took a heck of a long time to edit. And it's up now. youtube.com/livefasttypoor. So because I was really secretive about it, I didn't want to tell anybody what we were doing. There was no cell phone reception out there. There weren't a lot of Snapchats or Instagrams or other things at the time. And the vlog suffered as a result. I'll tell you, I am planning on looking for at least 5 weird things in the Magic Kingdom. And last time I was here and did 5 weird things at Walt Disney World, a video on youtube.com/livefasttypoor. A lot of people were complaining, you didn't use my suggestion. I had this really good suggestion in the comments. Well, if you have a suggestion for weird things at Walt Disney World here at Magic Kingdom, leave them in the comments here. I'll take a look. If I can squeeze them in and give you credit, I will. They might already be on my list. They might be better than my list. They might be worse than my list. I don't know. They might be less weird. They might be more weird. They might be something I've never seen before. They might be something from another park. I'm confused. What's happening here? Oh, listen. Do you know what this is? It's the Kiss Goodnight, the Walt Disney World version. Anyway, that new Random Land is up now. Go check it out. Let's experience this together, shall we? Look at that. The camera can't even really grasp what's happening there. What a wonderful thing that is. And I have to talk over this probably very copyrighted music really quick. How wonderful. What a beautiful sight. A kiss good night. This is the end of the night where the castle transforms itself and reminds people that it is time to kick rocks, but in the most beautiful, gentle, and loving of ways. Here we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, on behalf of everyone here at Magic Kingdom, we thank you for joining us today for a magical gathering of family, friends, fun, and fantasy.
fine.
We hope that your magical journey with us has created wonderful memories that will last a lifetime.
I mean, I was only here for an hour, but yes.
Walt Disney said that the Magic Kingdom is a world of imagination, hopes, and dreams.
He knew about this place?
This timeless land of enchantment, magic, and make-believe are reborn, and fairy tales come true. The Magic Kingdom is a place for the young and the young at heart. A special place where when you wish upon a star, your dreams really do come true. Until we see you again, have a safe trip home. Thank you and good night.
So long, everybody.
Here it comes. Watch this. Watch this, everyone. Look what happens. Look at the glorious castle. The magic. It's building up to a final crescendo of wonder and glory. It's wonderful. It's a magic one. And then do you see that? The magic leaves. No more magic for you. No more magic for you. Close your eyes. No more magic for you. You've had enough magic today. You've had enough magic today, and I haven't had enough caffeine or food or sleep. But you've had enough magic for one day. So go home and sleep well. And that's what I'm going to do. So everybody, I don't know what the heck we were talking about. New Random Land is up. Go check that out. I will be here for 5 weird things. So if you know of any really weird things in the Magic Kingdom, go ahead and suggest them. If I use your suggestion and I wasn't already on my list, I will try to remember as best I can to give you credit for your ideas. Sometimes I get like lost in the shuffle and I barely leave a description on the video. It's a whole long story, never mind. Anyways, I am really tired. I have double Disneyed in reverse. I am using all of my energy that I can use. I am very, very hoarse and tired. But we did it. We did it. We made it. So future wonderful things are going to happen. We're going to have adventures. We're far away from home. We're traveling around. We're doing a rump shake. Doing a rump shake. Rumpies, rumpies. Look at these people. They all have their skipping. They're having a fun one. Everyone's going to have a good time. There's fountains and statues and wonderful things happening. And I'm going to shake my butt. I'm skipping my booty. I'm going to shake my booty on down Main Street and go back to my hotel and sleep. We did it though. Reverse double Disney. How about, wait, does that mean we did we undo one of our double Disneys? No. No. We dual double Disney. We triple D'd it. 1, 2, 3, triple D. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about. All right, it's time to stop. It's time to stop. You knock it off. You lock it up. The magic is gone. But it'll live in our hearts forever, and it'll be back tomorrow when we come back to Walt Disney World. So you've done your duty. Go home and sleep well. Also, there's a heck of a lot of pictures on Instagram, Live Fast I Pour, and Snapchat, same name. Tweet me, Justin Scard, and I'll see you guys later. Latest on the bench. Bye-bye. It's just so big. Oh my gosh. See what I mean? What a fun one. And by fun, I mean terrifying. I would never, that's so hot. That's so scary. Heights. Those little girls are braver than me. I shouldn't have shown this. It's almost midnight now, a full hour after the park closing. I know I was supposed to go, but I got caught up. Almost a full hour, and all these fun photographers are still standing out here. Hey, how's it going, man? Look at all these people. They're all still out here doing their duty. They're just waiting for the last people, the last fun pictures. Waiting till the last stragglers have had all their fun pics in. They're doing their duty. Look at, they deserve to go home and sleep well. Faithful till the end. I love that. I love that. All right, look at this. It's about to be midnight. We're all about to turn into pumpkins. So this is the actual end here. Good night, Main Street, USA. I would have ended the vlog before, but I just wanted you guys to see this. Awesome. All right. Love you all, guys. Subscribe for some more wacky sometimes vlogs. You never know what you're gonna get. I'm like a box of chocolates like that, just gooey and melty, kind of sticky, but sweet. And I try. Wow. I'm just kidding. I love you all. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye. Wait a minute. One more update. We have found it. Look, we have found a shoelace right here. A string, we found one. A string, we found the magical string. The magical string from the Magic Kingdom. The Magic Kingdom's magical string. We found it right here at the foot of Main Street, right on the ground. The magical string from the ground. The magical ground string. The magical ground string. Don't pull it from the ground or the ground will explode. Well, implode, corrode, alamode. I might need sleep. I might need sleep. But the string.